Good morning, y'all. Thank you for starting your day with Meditations with Desi. Let's set some intentions together for how we want our week to be shaped. It's easy to set intentions when life feels smooth, but it's a lot harder when things get chaotic, when what feels like resistance shows up out of nowhere, when things have not been going how we want them to go. It's easy to just not be intentional. So let's let yesterday be yesterday and last week be last week. This morning we'll use our hearts, our bodies, and the possibilities within us to ease into this new day, this new week. We deserve this grace that we're going to give ourselves this morning. Let's start with the body scan, but not just to ease tension. Today we'll use the body scan to set intentions for the different parts of our bodies and how we want them to operate on our behalf this week. But first, as we always do, let's start with our breath. Breathe deeply at whatever pace feels comfortable. But if you want some direction, feel free to breathe in for 3 seconds and exhale slowly for 5 or 6 seconds, whichever one feels the best throughout this morning meditation. So let's just take some deep breaths in. As I said, breathing however you want to in this moment. Just make sure that it's deep. Just make sure that you're filling up your belly. And make sure that with each exhale, you're pushing all of that old air out of your body and making room for newness to come in. We'll start our body scan with our head. Let's begin by honoring this thinking space where so much flows, where our thoughts, our prayers, our ideas, our fears, all of these things flow from this one area. But this week, let's set the intention that we will use our brains, use our heads to dream up new possibilities. Focus on this area and set that intention now. If you are an active thinker like I am, let's set the intention that this week you'll overthink about how good life can get. And I do mean let your mind run wild with all the ways life could begin blooming for you. Even if it's just for one moment this week, allow yourself to think beyond your current circumstances, whether it's about your family, your future, or whatever you're holding on faith for. Dream about how beautiful that thing can and will become. Let's breathe deep, imagining air flowing up to our brains. And next we'll flow and move to our mouths. Let's bring awareness to the mouth, the throat, and if you use other form of communication like sign language or braille, typing, texting, whatever it is, just take a moment to visualize and connect with this area. The area that you use to express, the area you use to create, to ask for your needs, to encourage, to state boundaries. As you take more deep breaths, let's set the intention that this week we will communicate our needs and desires more authentically, even the ones that can feel confusing or hard to put in words, especially those needs we don't know how we'll meet. Those are the most important ones to express this week. Let's speak from a place of truth and self-compassion this week, knowing that our voice and especially how we use it to talk to ourselves matters. This week, we're going to talk to ourselves real nice. Every chance we get, every moment we think about it. Let's take another deep breath in, imagining This area, your mouth, being filled with oxygen. Breathe in through your mouth and out through your nose. Reinvigorating this area with truth, with possibilities, with divine words, with divine ideas. Let's take another deep breath in. Let's hold that breath, holding all of the things that we just sent to our mouth, sent to our throats, and breathe out. Very good. Now let's bring some awareness to our hearts and our chests. This area where we hold so much feeling, hold so much emotion, hold so much stress and tension at times. We're going to be extra gentle as we check in with this part of our bodies. I want you to set the intention that this week you'll allow your heart to stay open, that things are getting better for you, even when things feel hard, when they don't look right, and when you don't know how you're going to continue to fight. Most importantly, I want you to set the intention to offer your heart deep compassion. All those little ways that you feel, that feel uncomfortable, that feel inconvenient, I want you to give space this week for all of those things. I want you to make space, especially in those moments when you feel like you've made a mistake or that things didn't or won't turn out perfectly. Let's throw out perfection this week. Let's throw that out of our hearts. This week, I want you to give yourself the kind of grace you'd offer a newborn baby, a puppy, a baby who knows nothing and is just learning as they go, a bird who does not know how to fly yet. Give yourself grace. That's what will lead to the lasting change that you're seeking, not shame. Take a deep breath in, breathing into your heart, imagining the oxygen flowing into your nose, going directly into this area, pouring in God's love, pouring in self-love, pouring in the love of all of your safest, most intimate, most kind loved ones that you have. Connect with how deeply loved you are as you move into this week, giving yourself the most amount of compassion that you can muster. Now let's move down to our bellies, and we're going to stay here for a second. Let's take a deep breath in and hold our breaths and let it go. Let's take another deep breath in, hold our breaths, and let it go. This week we'll create space. Let's set the intention that we will make room for our breath no matter what is happening. This week we'll create space for deep breaths that will create space for deep laughter, deep pleasure, all of the deep things that we have been craving. This space is your core, the center of your being. You pray from here. You sing from here. You praise from here. There are so many moods and emotions that flow through this one area at any given time throughout your week. Set the intention that you will support yourself in this area by taking deep, steady breaths. Breaths that stretch your belly and fill up your lungs. Breaths that remind you with each inhale and exhale that you are here, whole and grounded, no matter what. that you are still a person, that you are still deserving of love. Remind yourself these truths at your core. Remind yourself that tough circumstances don't mean that you're bad. Tough circumstances don't mean that you are on the wrong path. Let's move our intentions down to our hands and our feet. These parts of our body that act, that hold, that carry. Let's start with our hands. Let's set the intention that this week our hands will move with care and purpose, especially when it comes to handling the things concerning us. Whether you're holding on to something important, letting go of what no longer serves you, or reaching out for support, trust that these hands know what to do. I want you to speak an affirmation to your hands. Repeat after me. This week, I'll allow myself to let go when I need to. I'll allow myself to reach for what I deserve, for what I desire. This week, I'll allow myself to let go when I need to. I'll allow myself to reach for what I deserve, for what I desire. Now let's bring your attention to your feet. These are the parts of you that carry you forward, lift up your weight step by step through your day. Set the intention that this week you'll move at your own pace. You don't have to rush. Every step, no matter how small, is progress. Every step, no matter how small, is ordered. Move your feet with this type of faith. Move your feet with this type of fervence. Move your feet with this type of fury. Our feet carry so much. Our feet encounter so much. Let's say some affirmations to this area. This week, I'll walk with intention. I'll stay grounded no matter where life takes me. This week, I'll walk with intention. I'll stay grounded no matter where life takes me. I allow my feet to carry me forward step by step, knowing my steps and pace are ordered. I am grounded, steady, and right on time. Never rush, fully present in every step I take. I allow my feet to carry me forward step by step, knowing my steps and pace are ordered. I am grounded, steady, and right on time. Never rush, fully present in every step I take. Now let's bring our awareness up to your shoulders, the place where we often carry the weight of our responsibilities, the weight of other people's expectations, and the heaviness of other people's projections. This area is usually a big ball of tension. Let's set the intention to release everything that tries to sit itself on your shoulders this week. You are not Atlas, and it is not your job to carry the weight of the world. Let's set the intention to release everything that tries to sit on our shoulders this week. It isn't ours to carry. Trust that you'll do what needs to be done without overburdening yourself. Let's speak an affirmation to our shoulders. This week, I'll allow myself to rest. This week, I'll allow myself to rest. I'll release the weight of what isn't mine and trust that I am supported. I'll release the weight of what isn't mine and trust that I am supported. Now bring your attention to your back, the parts of you that keep you upright and hold your strength. Set the intention to stay aligned with your values this week, that these muscles would be used to hold you up, to help you to stand tall in who you are, no matter what challenges arise, no matter who tells you that you should be something different other than how God made you. Let's speak an affirmation to this area. Visualize these words going directly to your back. This week, I'll stay rooted in divine truth. I will let God's strength support me, trusting that I am enough. This week, I'll stay rooted in divine truth. I will let God's strength support me, trusting that I am enough. Now take a moment to feel your entire body, all of the parts we just spoke life into. Your head, your heart, your belly, your hands, your feet, your shoulders, and your back. Imagine these intentions that you set, working to carry you forward through this week. Let's breathe together. Inhale for 4 seconds, drawing in peace to your entire body. Breathe in for 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's breathe out for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Releasing any lingering tension. Let's do that one more time. Breathe in for 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's breathe out for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I want you to speak to your entire body. Like the song says, sometimes you have to encourage yourself. So let's speak this truth. Let's speak this word. Let's speak this affirmation to our entire being. This week, I'll move with grace, move with intention, and trust that I am exactly where I need to be, divinely guided and protected. This week, I'll move with grace, breathe with intention, and trust that I am exactly where I need to be, divinely guided and divinely protected. God don't play about me, so I ain't gotta worry about a thing. Let's say that again. To our bodies, even if we don't believe it, let's say it again. God don't play about me, so I don't have to worry about a thing. Now take a moment to set one more intention for your body. You can say it silently or out loud, but let it be something that you need to say to yourself, something that you need to encourage in yourself. Speak to it now. I'm going to leave space for the rest of this track for you to say some prayers and spend some time talking to God. Allah, whatever word you use to talk about the divine, use this space to talk to them. I pray you'll have a beautiful week. I pray that this helps you plant some good seeds that grow into some good fruit in your life. I love y'all, and I hope you got what you needed.